Your time starts now.
Okay. Can anyone see the screen?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So, hi everyone. I am Njabulo Majozi from Team UNM. So I'm going to demo Momo WhatsApp integration with a touch of natural language processing. So the question that you may ask yourself is why Momo WhatsApp integration? So that's the same question that made me to come up with this idea. So we already have a huge number of WhatsApp users, and why not have the service via the platform users are already familiar with, rather than installing another application altogether? So I'll just go straight to the demo itself. So in order to interact with this, so interact with something that you're already familiar with, which is WhatsApp. So to initiate the chat between the user and the Momo service, so you can, as I said, like there's natural language processing capabilities which are happening here. So I will just write something which is something like this. As you can see, it should give okay, double tick. Okay. So it does give, if it doesn't understand what you're trying to do, it will give you a message just to help you so that you can send a particular message which is best in that sense. So I didn't get that. You can use this system to check your balance or send money. So it does give you, like, trying to help you what you can do and what you can't do with this application itself. So let's say I say view balance. So okay, double tick. So it say your balances. So why you don't you see this is because we had some technical difficulties with Momo integration. So Momo, yeah, it's technical things. But we can try something else and say let's say amount. Amount to your balance. So it recognizes some of the things which are already made the assistants, because I'm using IPM Watson assistant here. So there are things which I'm trying to teach it as much as possible so that it can understand what the user are trying to ask from the system itself. So you can send in money, but as I said, like I had issues with integration of Momo. So you can say send money. It will pick up that you're trying to send in money from the side of the application itself. So okay, it's still loading. Okay, one tick. Okay, cash sent successfully. So this is just the picking up from its side. So let's say transfer money. Let's say just transfer. You will see it picks up from its side to say, oh, this person wants to transfer money. So in future, I want to make it even more possible so that it can detect that there's more information that you have to send through, because you can't just say transfer. You're transferring to where, you see. So you will say maybe transfer 10 rand to a certain number, something like that. So that's a future implementation. So this is a demo. So the way it is so far. So the integration is, the reason for this is the integration is to increase the Momo user reach and it will enable vendors and customers to make non-cash transfers on WhatsApp. So as much as this increase the use of digital money during COVID time, but it even solves the issue of users not needing to get cash first before they can buy something in informal marketplaces such as taxi ranks and vendors that you usually find on the streets. So the tech that I used is Twilio for WhatsApp integration, Node.js for handling the conversation, IBM Watson assistant for natural language processor, then the MTN Momo API. But yeah, that's it from my side. Thanks for this opportunity. Do you have questions on your side?
Thank you for that. You actually had 1 minute left. Yes, but judges can ask questions.
Yeah.
So this is Giovanni. The main question is, have you really studied the APIs and the opportunities to integrate with Momo? So are you sure that you are trying to do something that is blocked maybe for security reasons?
Okay. Like as far as I've seen, like Momo does have those logging things that you have to sign up for before what. So as and what like all these systems, they have its own capabilities for encryption or of some sort, right? So I won't say fully they do protect the user, but there is like that trust in between those services. Like as you can see with WhatsApp, it's an end-to-end encryption. Then there's things like Twilio wants you to register as a user. Then things like Momo does have the API. You get an API key so that you can actually consume these services themselves. So, but I can't really say it like truly, like to the full extent that it can give 100% safety to a user, but it can give the user some level of safety there. So it's something that even in future, like I can research upon to add more security there.
I have a question.
Yes.
Okay, so I must say that I really like what you've done, but as a policy and regulation enthusiast, I'm quite concerned, and my concerns really don't come from what you've done, but they're coming from what you've said. Because as
Okay.
a consumer and as an end user, I need to
Yes.
have a level of trust, in
Yes.
what you have done and my data,
Yes.
and to avoid situations whereby there's a data invasion or something.
I
So
understand.
so we really need to know what's going to happen, or if in case maybe you get hacked or users information is leaked. And as you've noted that Poppy full came into full effect in South Africa a few weeks ago. So what plans do you have you started any regulations, have you started any policies? Because
Okay.
just saying you are not sure, it's really really not good
Yeah, and
enough.
I get where you're coming from. So, just to just give you like maybe some something to keep you calm or something like that. So, from my side, like my plans is to not even persist the state of the login itself from the user, because Momo does give you the logins every time, right? So I can make sure that the state doesn't persist for a certain time, to say maybe a user can finish like the transaction in 5 minutes, or I can cancel maybe the state of the session in like after 5 minutes and ask again for user to log in. So the user has to log in maybe after 5 minutes of inactivity, you see. So just to keep it more safer in that sense. I hope that answers
All
your
right.
question.
Yeah. It does answer my question. It does.
Okay,
I'm answered. Thank you so much.
okay, pleasure.
Okay, awesome. Judges, do you have any other questions?
Yeah, what is this? How does this help COVID?
As I said, it helps COVID in a sense of like it will allow like make more reach to people, because already Momo has an application, right, and it has USSD. But those things like USSDs, first of all, for it has all those multiple options. Like you have to maybe press one, press two, and whatsoever. So I get that the user can use it, it's fine. But another thing is like the application, you have to install the application so that you can use it for how long? 5 minutes. So why not use WhatsApp already that you already use for every time? So it helps to to reach more users in that sense. Like it creates that more reach, so that more people will start using digital payments rather than having to go to banks and touching money and stuff like that. Because we know with COVID, they said transfers of all these gems, they go through things that you touch and everything. So it will create more people to use the digital payments using Momo itself. So yeah, that's the idea behind this.
I think you're gonna have a problem on your hands from a security point of view.
Yes, I've noticed that. But yeah, as I said, like I'm willing to do more research on that. It's just, yeah, 3 days is not too much time to check on and things like that.
Cool. Thanks, man.
Thanks.
Awesome. Thank you for your presentation, and also thank you judges for your feedback also.